and watch the step cook.
You own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Hit my line if you own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. I know a guy if you own 17 birds. Big ring, I play for the 17 birds. Yeah, I'm from the 17.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I'm the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, before we get into the meat and potatoes, real quick, just go ahead and do what you're supposed to do. Go ahead and get your playoff green because it is playoff time, and the Philadelphia Eagles finally know the opposition for next week in the divisional round, and it is the lucky New York Giants. You know what I'm saying? The New York Giants definitely took care of business today. They definitely earned they definitely earned respect. You know what I mean? That's a real team. That's a real playoff team. Let's get that out of the way. Let's just get that out of the way. Brian Daboll is making a case for Coach of the Year. That's a culture that's being changed right before our eyes. You know what I'm saying? They eliminate the Minnesota Vikings on the road, pull off the upset 31-24. And somewhat of an offensive dominating performance, if you ask me. Saquon Barkley, I thought it would have been like a ground and pound type of attack, but they came out throwing the ball. Daniel Jones, 300 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, was getting it done with his legs. Daniel Jones had a complete game, running the ball and throwing the ball. It's a lot that goes into that, man. When you put the game in context, you know what I mean? The Vikings really don't have no defense. The Vikings let Daniel Jones stand in the pocket and do what he wanted. The Vikings are just that team that's going to allow certain things like that because they play a soft zone, because maybe they don't have the guys that could, match up, guy for guy or talent for talent on that side of the ball. But the Philadelphia Eagles do. And the link ain't Minnesota. You know what I mean? Let's get a couple things established right now. Yes, the Giants. We know the opposition now, but it's the Giants to us. It's the Giants to us. Good job doing what you did to Minnesota, but to us, y'all the Giants. We going to take y'all serious for sure. We ain't got no choice but to take y'all serious. Y'all are a real playoff team. You know what I'm saying? The Giants and the Eagles, they colliding in this matchup. Both teams are 1 win away from the NFC Championship game, and that's just the reality of it. Daniel Jones and Jalen Hurts, 2 guys that a lot of quote-unquote experts question if either one of these guys could get it done, are now both on the brink of an NFC Championship game. All they got to do is win. All Jalen Hurts got to do is beat Daniel Jones. It ain't that easy saying all Daniel Jones got to do is beat the Eagles. We're not the Minnesota Vikings, man. Don't act like Week 14 ain't happened. Don't act like y'all ain't forget. And that was in New York. Without Dallas Goedert, without Gardner Johnson. Now, granted, y'all had a couple guys missing too. But you know what I mean? We had the guy that the league interceptions missing. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think Maddox played in that game either. We're healthy. You know, we're beyond healthy. The best record in football. I'm ready to take care of business, man. You know what I mean? I would have wanted the Minnesota Vikings, you know what I mean, to eliminate the New York Giants. But I feel like it's our job to do it. It's our job to get the Giants out of the playoffs. Just like if we would have had to play the Cowboys, it would have been our job to do it. We don't need nobody to handle our family business for us. If we're in the playoffs, we want to see a divisional opponent, and we want to take care of our divisional opponent and make sure that they see themselves to the door. This is going to be a good game, though. The Giants definitely not going to lay down. Brian Daboll definitely got some knowledge of who Jalen Hurts is from his days at Alabama. He definitely got some knowledge of who Devontae Smith is. But I just think the Philadelphia Eagles are vastly more talented than the New York Giants on paper. I think our quarterback is better. You know what I mean? Coaching is debatable, but I think our coaching is good enough. Our coaching is good enough to beat the talent on the New York Giants. That's the bottom line. Our cornerbacks are good enough to make Daniel Jones think about, trying to pick us apart. I think we're going to handle our business, man. I think that this is going to be, I think it's going to be a classic game. Daniel Jones definitely rose to the occasion. Daniel Jones has definitely, made it be known that he's a franchise quarterback over there, just like Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean? Listen, first of all, I'm proud of both of them. You know what I mean? I didn't think highly of Daniel Jones, but when I saw Daniel Jones's performance in the playoffs, and that's what legends are made of. When you perform in the playoffs like that, you know what I mean? I'm looking for Jalen Hurts to put on that type of performance next week. It's Jalen Hurts' turn next week. Y'all can talk about the shoulder injury. Y'all can talk about whatever y'all say. This is going to be a man on a mission, and this game is at the link. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about the matchup. A lot of collabs going on. I'm going to try to get Top back on from ESPN. Bad Dog, of course. I got to definitely talk to Bad Dog this week. I'm going to see what's going on with Fisk. I got to talk to all of them because it's not every day that you face a division opponent in the playoffs, man. It's going to be a good week for us all, man.